So today we are going to do numericals related to radians, triradian and errors. So first of all, our first numerical is related to radian, in which it says find the length of an arc of radius 20 centimeter which subtends an angle of pi by 6 at the center, right? So here you can easily see find the length of an arc. So I have to find out length. That means here I have length which is denoted by the term L. Theta is the angle, which angle? Which is radian angle, right? Which is the radian angle, and R is what? R is the radius of the circle. So that means here this is my circle, this is the center of the circle, this is the radius. Say I have small r, this is also small r. I have to find out this length, and this angle is angle pi by 6. Is that clear? So now I already know, we know that theta is equal to L by R. So what is the value of, I have to find L from here. So L will be equal to R theta. What is R? R is 20. And what is theta? Theta is pi by 6. And in this way we can get the value of L, and that will be in meter, and that will be in meter, and it comes out to around 600 meter. Alright students, before we move on to the second numerical, here instead of meter it will be centimeter, because here radius is in centimeter. So now we are going ahead on the second numerical, which is find the solid angle subtended at the periphery of an area of 5 centimeter square at a point situated symmetrically at a distance of 10 centimeter from the area. So that means here in this I have to find out solid angle subtended at the periphery of an area. That means I have here DA, how much that is? That is 5 centimeters, and R I have 10 centimeter, and I have to find out solid angle. I have to find out solid angle, which is denoted by the symbol d omega, and that I know. We know d omega is equal to dA upon r square. So what is dA here? This will be 5, and r is how much? That is 10 square. So this comes out to be 5 by 100. If you are going to cut it out, very easy, that is 1 by 20 d omega, and its unit is triradian, which is STR. Yes, our now third example is which is related to errors. First one is the diameter of wire is when measured with screw gauge. This is new term for you people, screw gauge, and with you will be doing one practical also with this. In different measurement, the values of diameter of wire are 1 3.04 mm, 2 3.05 mm, 3 3.06 mm, 4 3.08 mm and 5 is 3.07 mm. So here he says find average diameter of a wire, 2 absolute error, 3 mean absolute error, 4 relative absolute error, and then 5 is percentage error. So first of all we are going to write here what is my D1, D2 and D3. What is D1 is the first diameter. D1 is how much? 3.04. Similarly D2 is 3.05. With here we have to write their units as well. Meter. D3 is I have 3.06 mm, and then D4 I have 3.08 mm, D5 I have 3.07 mm. Is that clear to all of you? Please note it down. I am going to rub these all things. First of all, I have to find out average diameter of wire. You are already aware of average. How to find out average? Diameter, which is I am denoting here it as D bar, which will be equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3 plus D4 plus D5 upon how many number of terms? There are 5. Put these values. I have D1 3.04 plus 3.05 plus 3.06 plus 3.08 plus 3.07 upon 5. I am erasing this. So this comes out to be 3.06 mm millimeter. Now I have to find out next is absolute error. I have to find here absolute error. Mean absolute error is, this is my second point. Absolute error first, delta D1 will be equal to D1 minus D bar, which is equal to, what is D1? D1 is 3.04 minus what is D bar? This is your D bar, which is 3.06, which comes out to be how much? Minus 0.02 mm. And in this way we can find out delta D2, that will be D2 minus D bar, delta D3, which will be equal to D3 minus D bar. I am going to erase it. delta d4 will be equal to d4 minus d bar, delta d5 which is equal to d5 minus d bar, and this comes out to be, put these values here, and then I have here it will be d2 is how much? d2 is 3.05, right? So that will be minus 0.01 mm. d3 is 3.06, so this will be 0. d4 is how much? 3.08, so this will be 0.02. d5 is 3.07, so this will be 0.01. Here we can write mm, 0. So note it down. Next we are moving on to our next, which is the third part, which is mean absolute error. Mean absolute error, I am erasing this. Mean absolute error is delta d bar, which will be equal to delta d1 plus delta d2 plus delta d3 plus delta d4 plus delta d5 upon 5. So this will be your mean absolute error. Put these values of delta d1, delta d2, delta d3, delta d4, delta d5 upon 5, and you will get the value 0.012. It comes out to be 0.012 mm. So this is your mean absolute error. Next we are moving on to relative absolute error. I am erasing this one so that I can get some space here. This also we can erase. So relative error, the formula of relative error will be delta d1 bar upon d bar, which is equal to 0.012, and what is your d bar? That is 3.06. So that comes. So now this answer comes out to be 0.0039 mm. So this thing is done. Now we are moving on to percentage error. Percentage error will be, formula of percentage error will be, here we can write into 100. So this will be your percentage error, which comes out to be, value of this is this, and this will be 0.39%.